What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to the home of the Tulane Green Wave, Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock. Tulsa will kick off and will get this game started. Fielded in the end zone, it stops. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Tulane's offense has the ball first today. Off-play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Pineda. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick six on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Tulsa! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14, Tulane, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Tackled there by the defense. Tulane right back to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense gets its first crack in this game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Looking to throw, it's Wagner. Just a short pass to the tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to throw again. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Offense working from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They'll run play action. Here's the Heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The inside handoff. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They go to the ground. Slithers into space. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Tulane right back to the line. Off the play fake. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. The snap sets up the throw. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UNLV was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Vegas. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Gets it out quickly.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
First down for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Wagner. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dobbs. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. red zone, looking for a space. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. On the run, it's Dobbs. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in...
Oh, he's got some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Wagner. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
At the 33-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Wagner. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved him forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. It's complete to the left.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 15, with the grab and the score.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Got room at the 35. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pineda. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Creates a little room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Makes the catch. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Card in the backfield, it's Pineda.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Tulane just a few inches away, might take a shot on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. Trying to do it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Offense is stopped.
Back to throw, it's Wagner. Working that left side now. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
By the tight end.
1st and 10.
Gain of 10. 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pucks it out of the air. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Running into the open space. across the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that's a first down.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner is stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Caught over the middle. It's hooked. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass, it's Wagner. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This time it's complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. It's caught downfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
Good enough for a first down.
Got his man on the right.
The first down pass complete.
Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short.
41-yard line. Second down coming up.
Now they'll run the draw. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Under fire. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Wagner. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Third down coming up.
Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Just keeps swinging it. Finds his man. It's Dobbs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Pineda. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down. And
fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. On target. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Caught in the backfield, it's Tremble. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the middle. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Wagner. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. High the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. The Green Wave needing a 3rd down conversion as we start playing the 4th. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Pineda. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. From the gun, the ground game. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Dobbs. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They're working that left side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane! This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Ann Arbor for a long time. They're up by 18 over Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll send the back in motion. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
Fires to the big fella. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating, too.